What is up, guys? Curtis here, Northern Garage here, back at it with another day in the garage. Now, I know this is a bit of a change from the RX-7. We're still waiting on a couple more parts there, so spring's fast approaching. I can't have any downtime. I need to keep turning out the projects, and well, that brings us to the GS1000. Backstory on this thing, I picked it up for $100 off Facebook Marketplace. The guy bought it some 15 years ago, I'm gonna say, with plans of making it a bobber or a chopper. Never did. It sat in a field with a tarp over it, and then, yeah, I picked it up. Actually, my parents picked it up. It was about 6 hours north of me, so they picked it up, sat at their place for 4 or 5, 6 months, and then I went up there and picked it up. So I haven't done like much of this bike since I got home. Other than actually just the other day, I was able to jerry rig up this enough to actually get it running. I have had it turn, like the day I brought it home, I got to spin over, just to make sure we had good compression on all the cylinders. But just the other day I got it running, so I'll insert a clip now. The other day I went through, kind of looked at it. My primary focus obviously is the RX-7 to get on the road this year. So my vision for this is to turn into a cafe racer. However, that being said, I don't think I'm gonna have all the time I need to fabricate everything with the rear tail loop and everything else, you know, a whole bunch of frame modifications, this and that. So the goal this year is to basically get it street legal, working turn signals, headlight, rear brake, running, driving, shifting, new tires. So went through it the other night, kind of gave it a shakedown, everything I could see, and then actually put in a pretty good size order to Dime City of all the things I need. So we got new handlebars, new controls. We're gonna keep, I believe, factory switches. I don't believe I ordered new switches, new headlight, turn signals, front, rear. Petcock really leaks off the tank, so rebuild for that. Obviously I need pod filters. I don't have the factory, so running pods. I went through Sigma 6 for rejet kit. So that's all ordered. It's all getting shipped. It all actually shipped out a day or two ago. So it should be here pretty soon. But in this video, we're actually gonna pull off everything I don't want on it anymore. So we're gonna pull the handlebars off it. We're gonna pull these old turn signals off. Any chrome piece I can pull off, because if I do get on the road this year, I'm gonna like tank, I'll run it as is, but I am just gonna blast it with some black spray paint. And then same with the rear fairing here. You know, it's a pretty sweet blue for 1980 with the pinstripes on it, but that ain't Cafe Racer. Cafe Racer is sleek and, I don't know, indistinguishable, I'll call it. So we're gonna just, yeah, peel a few things off of it. I also went through it the other day and started labeling electrical. You can see we got a bit of a rat's nest up here. Obviously on your headlights and your motorcycles, the older one, that's where all your electrical connections were. So there also was a lot feeding off here up to some dummy lights. Obviously I also didn't have gauges with it, so I'm gonna have to figure out a gauge. But work on that over a couple of videos. Let's start shedding some weight on this thing and see what it'll look like in just a few minutes. All right, so I know that wasn't a lot. I mean, it's pretty quick and easy to tear stuff down. The real thing is putting them together, as we all know. But I already think like just getting those bars off, those comfort cruisers, I'm going to call them. I think that changes the appearance of a ton of the bike, especially those turn signals are big and ugly. Not sure about the chrome piece in the front. I might spray it black and see how it looks just to cover up, because it does have a splitter here for the dual front brakes. So I might spray that black and then put it back on just so it covers that. We'll see. We'll also see once the new headlight comes in how much it blocks that, but I think that's going to look killer. The bars I got are only a ½ inch or 1 inch rise, so still going to be a little up. I was debating between that, Clubmans or clip-ons. I still might change my mind at some point. We'll see. But again, I just want to get this thing on the road, want to get it legal, so whatever I need. Yeah, that was a quick little teardown. Hopefully the part's coming soon. We'll have a second video following up of me starting to really dive into this thing. Yeah, rebuild a few things, redo some wiring, and getting on the road. I mean, I'm super excited. My dad rides motorcycles. Really want to get this thing on the road for the spring, so me and him go riding for the first time ever, and that'd be super cool. But yeah, my name's Curtis. This is Northern Garage, and this is what we do here with the GS1000, the 1980. And you guys stay frosty. I'll catch you on the flip side.